Hello again guys, it's me Caner. I'm with you with another video. Today I'm in Cape Town. That was in my book for a long time. I've been looking to come here. We tried to come here a couple of times but we couldn't make it. Now it's time and I decided to record you a nice travel vlog. I will create a couple of videos, travel vlogs from Cape Town, because I don't want these videos to be very long. Today I'm next to penguins. I'm really excited. I've never been next to penguin that much, because that close, let's put that way. I'm really excited. Now I will show you penguins to you. These penguins called African penguins. Yeah, because they are in Africa. Also, they have a special name, jackass penguins. They look very cute, but when you hear the voice they make, you understand why they call them jackass penguins. Since it's not a very appropriate name, they just replace it with African penguin. They have lifespan up to 10 to 15 years. Sometimes it can reach up to even 30 years. This is the beach where they breed. You can easily understand which one is adult, which one is teenager. When you look at their chest, if you see have a black straight line, it means it's an adult penguin. It's really nice to observe them in a natural habitat. I would like to give some interesting facts about them. As you can all guess, they're eating fish. But do you imagine they're hunted by which animal? Of course, when you have a look at them, you can easily guess. In the sea, they're hunted by sharks, whales, dolphins, and these kind of things. But on the ground, there's a danger as well. Our domesticated cats and dogs, they can hunt them. They can kill these little penguins. When I learned that, wow, it's very interesting. Since they're very small, dogs and cats attacking them, wow. Yeah, look at this little one. Normally they stick to each other all the time. But this one, oops guys, where are you? All right, I'm coming. Oh, no, I'm not coming. Should I go to sea? Or should I go next to you guys? I don't know what should I do. A century ago, a population of these penguins was more than 1.5 million, but unfortunately now it's around 80% less. That's why now they are under protection in a natural reserve. When they decided to mate, so it's only possible when female allows to do so. When they mate together and then they're couple, they are sticking each other for a lifetime. So if you are really looking forward to real love, you should come and see the penguins, because they only have one partner for their entire life. And then when the eggs laid off, the female and the male have equal responsibility to protect the egg, because seagulls, birds are the natural enemies of these eggs too. If they're not careful, the eggs are eaten by those seagulls. After the eggs hatched, the baby chicks cannot walk for a few weeks. Meanwhile, their parents provide food. It's a joint responsibility of mother and father. One is protecting the baby, the another one is hunting for food. After a year, they still stick together. It's like a proper family. It's very interesting. They're like humans. Every year, penguins shed. They replace their feather. During this process, they are not waterproof anymore, so they have to stay on the ground around 3 weeks. By the way, the water in the ocean is extremely cold, which is perfect for penguins. Okay, now after penguin tours we are heading towards south and we will see the Cape Point and Cape of Good Hope. In that part we can see two oceans where they merge, and also southern point of Africa. Theoretically it's not the most southern point, but still one of the most southern point of Africa. You can see and we will be doing trekking from Cape Point to Cape of Good Hope. I arrived Cape Point. I'll climb up to Lighthouse, and after that, in an hour, I'll be joining our team to make a trekking from Cape Point to Cape of Good Hope. So basically, this is the place where I can see the Indian Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. I was just walking down, and I see this baboon. She stole a water bottle, and somehow she's very clever. She opened it and drank it, and now coming towards to us. Woohoo! They say that she can be very dangerous. Don't feed. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm halfway through. I'm going top now to the lighthouse, and I don't have much time.
A few moments later.
Here guys, now I'm in Cape Point. It has been like 10-15 minutes walk up to the lighthouse, and literally now people what used to believe it, this is the point where Atlantic Ocean and Indian Ocean are separated, but actually it's not. Whole we can see here theoretically is Atlantic Ocean, but if you go towards the east of the Africa, you can see where Indian Ocean and Atlantic Ocean meets. And if you go southerly towards the direction, you will end up in Antarctica. So it's like we are in the southern tip of Africa, not the most southern tip, but it's one of the most southern tip here. So it's really amazing point. So you can see the freedom here. There is nothing all the way down. You will end up in Antarctica. This is an amazing feeling. As you can see from this view, Cape of Good Hope, what we say in Turkish, Ümitburnu, is just behind these rocks. And all the way down here, if you follow Africa continent, you can go towards the Europe side. So back then, the old ships before they used to sail all the way down and cross this African southern tip towards to India. So basically that's why it's very strategic. So that's why, you know, South Africa was one of the most important countries in Africa. That was a transportation point. And now I'm next to Lighthouse. As you can see, Lighthouse from here. And when you follow 360, here is all around sea. So basically, this is the tip point. And when you have a look at around, all you can see is the sea. Atlantic Ocean is very cold, and the water temperature here like goes as low as 11 to 12 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, Indian Ocean warmer. So when you actually have a look at, scientifically speaking, where the oceans are meeting with each other is somewhere around East Africa. And that's why actually penguins can live here, though the Cape Town can be like 35 degrees Celsius in the summertime. In the southern hemisphere, you know, it's winter normally for the northern hemisphere around the January, February. It's very cold here. So basically, temperature can go here plus 35, approaching 40 time to time, but still water temperature is really cold here. Now I'm going down. I was in the lighthouse, as you can see here. Now going down, preparing myself for trekking. To be honest, maybe it can come a little bit surprising for you guys. It's always more difficult to go down while trekking, because while going up, even if it is steep, you prepare yourself for that. If it is steep, going down is not as easy as going up. You spend more time to go down. I just started my trekking. Now we are on top of the hill. We'll go all the way down. They said it's going to take approximately 40 minutes to go down, and it's really amazing experience for me, because now literally I'm trekking on the southern part of Africa, most southern point. So it's beautiful. Those are like lifetime experiences, you know. When you do this kind of things, you will remember them even when you are at the age of 80. 1 hour ago, I was on top of this hill next to lighthouse, and we start trekking all the way down, and there, as you can see, second hill, Cape of Good Hope. I'm very close. I made it. Right now I'm literally one of the most southern point of the Africa, Cape of Good Hope, and then I'm sitting on the edge. If you follow that direction towards west, you go to West Africa, towards Senegal. If you go towards that and follow the continent, it's east of Africa, and you can go all these Eastern African countries, starting Tanzania, Kenya, and so on. If you follow that route over there, you will end up and cross the Atlantic Ocean. You will end up in Brazil, Rio. And if you sail all the way down southerly, you will hopefully reach to Antarctica. Yeah, that was really one of the most important points back then, is 1500s, 1600s, because all the ships were traveling towards Europe to India, and they were crossing this point. And this is one of the most southern point in the west. When you turn towards this, there's nothing. You just go up towards the north, and you will end up in Europe. That was a very strategical point. Wow. Most interesting thing for me, and also it's my dream. If you follow straight southerly, you will end up in Antarctica. This is really nice, guys, because Antarctica is also in my bucket list. If I can save that much money, one day I'll be going Antarctica, because it's the only continent that I haven't been. So I've been in Africa, Europe, North America, South America, Asia, everywhere except Antarctica. And I also flew over North Pole, but I've never been in the South Pole, so it's very exciting for me. That was one of the most authentic trekking for me, very important, and you know, I feel very nice. And also I would like to do Everest Base Camp trekking as well, maybe one day, why not? The problem is I need 100 days off to perform whatever I want to do, because otherwise I shouldn't work and I need to finance myself. Look at an amazing view. I'm very lucky because I'm pilot. At least I don't need to pay for plane tickets, so I can travel almost for free, and I can see these luxuries. It's really nice point of view from my side that I can save money from plane tickets. Therefore, I love my job a lot. That's it, guys. One more thing is ticked off from my bucket list. Now I'm at Cape of Good Hope, most southwestern point of the Africa. Yeah, now we will head back to Cape Town, which is almost like 2 hours drive, and I will be enjoying more attractions in Cape Town. Most probably I'll be going tomorrow to the Table Mountain, depending on weather, and then thereafter I'll be sightseeing around Cape Town. But to be honest, this is lifetime opportunity for me, and I'm glad that I made it. That concludes our video for today. I believe this is gonna be the second video of Cape Town, and that's it for now. As usual, before going, please do not forget to subscribe my channel, like my videos, and hit the bell button to get the notifications once I upload the new videos. See you in the new Cape Town videos. All right.